Well, Sylvia, the rapper may be good at making music, but according to police, he has no future in acting, as a bad impersonation is part of.
Sylvia the rapper may be good at making music, but according to police, he has no future in acting. A bad impersonation is part of what got him caught. Baton Rouge's NB Youngboy, real name Kentrell Gowden, is in major legal trouble once again while on house arrest in Utah. Facing federal weapons charges in Louisiana, Gowden now finds himself entangled in a slew of new accusations that could drastically alter his future. According to a 10-page affidavit filed by officials in Cache County, Utah, Gowden is accused of running a large-scale prescription fraud ring. He's facing 62 counts of forgery and identity theft. And today, a motion was filed in federal court to revoke his pretrial release and force him to return to Baton Rouge. During a court appearance, Gowden waived his right to a preliminary hearing, a decision that binds him over for trial on all the charges set forth in the information. Gowden's legal troubles began long before this recent case. Born on October 20th, 1999 in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Gowden broke his neck while wrestling as a toddler, which required a head brace until his spine healed. The brace left permanent scars on his forehead, now a part of his trademark look. Raised mainly by his grandmother due to his father's 55-year prison sentence, Gowden dropped out of 9th grade to focus on his music career. Shortly after, he was arrested for robbery and sent to a detention center in Tallulah, Louisiana, where he began writing lyrics for his debut project. After his release, Gowden's grandmother died of heart failure, and he moved in with his friend and fellow Baton Rouge rapper, NB33. The two engaged in criminal activities to fund their studio time. Gowden started producing music with a microphone he bought from Walmart at 14 years old. His first mixtape, Life Before Fame was released in 2015. Gowden's career began to take off after he signed a deal with Atlantic Records in 2018 and released his debut studio album, Until Death Call My Name *. His popularity soared, with his tracks hitting the Billboard Top 100 and other charts. But as his music career ascended, so did his legal issues. In 2015, at just 15 years old, Gowden was arrested for robbery. While jailed in Tallulah, he began writing the lyrics that would become his 2015 debut mixtape, Life Before Fame*. This arrest marked the beginning of a long history of legal troubles. In November 2016, Gowden was arrested in Austin, Texas, for allegedly firing guns in a drive-by shooting in Baton Rouge. At 17, he was tried as an adult and faced 2 counts of attempted first-degree murder. He served 9 months behind bars and 3 years of probation after pleading guilty. Despite his success, Gowden's legal troubles continued. In 2018, he was arrested on a fugitive warrant for weapons possession, kidnapping, and assault after an incident involving his girlfriend, Johnny Jackson, in a hotel hallway. He spent a month in jail before being released on a $75,000 bond. Then, in 2019, Gowden was involved in a shooting in Miami that violated his probation, leading to a 3-month jail stint and house arrest. In September 2020, Gowden was arrested again on multiple drug and gun charges during a contraband check. Police arrested Gowden along with 15 others after responding to reports of people displaying firearms while recording a video. Authorities found numerous firearms, drugs, and a large amount of cash at the scene. Gowden's lawyer argued that his client's rights were violated during the arrest, asserting that no firearms or drugs were found directly on Gowden. Gowden was on house arrest in Utah and was booked into the Cache County Jail on over 60 felony counts. Investigators believe that Gowden was involved in a scheme to fraudulently obtain prescription drugs, specifically promethazine with codeine, from several pharmacies in Utah. Authorities allege that the fraud ring involved calling multiple pharmacies pretending to be real doctors, using legitimate Drug Enforcement Agency (D) identification numbers to call in prescriptions. While some of these prescriptions were filled, others were flagged as fraudulent. The affidavit filed by investigators notes that this pattern is consistent with an organized crime structure. During the investigation, a woman named Gwendolyn Cox contacted Cache County Dispatch asking to speak with an officer, using a fake voice that authorities believe was a younger male from the southern states. The affidavit does not confirm if this call was made by Gowden. The first evidence of these fraudulent calls dates back to September 2023. On the day of Gowden's arrest, authorities searched his residence and found multiple prescription bottles of promethazine with codeine. Gowden claimed he had a prescription for promethazine and denied any knowledge of his associates picking up fraudulently obtained prescriptions. In total, NBA Youngboy faces 20 counts of identity fraud, 20 counts of procuring or attempting to procure a prescription drug, 20 counts of forgery, 1 count of drug possession, 1 weapons count, and 1 count of a pattern of unlawful activity. Gowden was arraigned on these charges last week, with a pre-trial release hearing set for April 29. At the time of this recording, it's understood that he is in the Cache County, Utah jail without bail. A Louisiana federal judge has signed off on scheduling a hearing to revoke his bond for the federal case, meaning that if a state judge grants him pre-trial release, he could still be taken into federal custody. Gowden's current legal situation is just the latest chapter in a long history of run-ins with the law. Given his extensive record, the judge may take his past offenses into account when deciding on his current case. From early incidents of robbery and attempted murder to more recent accusations of prescription fraud and weapons violations, Gowden's legal history could significantly impact his future. The pattern of repeated offenses might make the court less inclined to be lenient, potentially leading to harsher consequences this time around. Despite his undeniable success in the rap industry, these ongoing legal battles cast a shadow over Gowden's career. His struggles with the law are a recurring issue, and without a significant change, they could continue to impact both his personal life and professional path. This latest chapter in his legal saga only adds to the uncertainty surrounding his future, both in and out of the music industry. NBA Youngboy's career has been marked by both immense success and continuous legal troubles. From his early beginnings in Baton Rouge to his current predicament in Utah, his journey has been anything but smooth. While his music has resonated with millions of fans, his actions off the stage have repeatedly brought him into conflict with the law. As he faces these latest charges, the future remains uncertain for Gowden. Will he find a way to overcome his legal battles and continue his rise in the music industry, or will his past finally catch up with him? In the end, Gowden's story serves as a stark reminder of the challenges that come with fame, especially when coupled with a